a day with no more tears, no more pain, and no more fears. There will be a day when the burdens of this place will be no more. We'll see Jesus face to face.
Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. I know that I have not posted since last Sunday, and that is because I decided that I'm only going to post once a week, and I will tell you the reasons why. The reason I created my YouTube platform was because I wanted to help people through fitness, and then psychology and fitness, and YouTube is just a great platform to voice your opinions about what you feel like, what you think is right and what you think is wrong. And it's just a great platform to stand up for what you believe in. So that's the reason why I created my YouTube channel. So with that said, I've always been posting, not always, but for the past couple of months, I've been posting twice a week, Wednesdays and Sundays. And I actually had to step back and reevaluate my life. And I just decided that I was only going to post once a week and do volunteer work. I've always done a lot of volunteer work, and then I joined the military, did a lot more volunteer work then, and then I, got out, and it was really hard for me to get involved with the community. And I think it was mainly because I had a lot of issues that I was dealing with, and I didn't understand why I was feeling the way I was feeling. So long story short, I remember I always say that if you can't even take care of yourself, if you can't even love yourself, how can you go and help other people? How can you love other people and be there for other people if you can't even be there for yourself? So with that said, I decided that I was going to start volunteering and getting involved with the community. That's, volunteering for like the sexual assault center, the hospice center, the children's center, and I'm just going to try one thing at a time to see what I'm truly passionate about and go from there. I believe that YouTube is a great platform to helping people. However, I believe that if you really want to help people, you should actually be out there in the community and helping people that actually need help. So that's the reason why I decided that I was going to only post a video once a week, and also because, as most of y'all know, I just graduated, so I am applying to jobs, and applying to jobs, like a good job, it's like a full-time job in itself. So there are just a lot of things have been going on in my life where I literally had to step back and just reevaluate everything of what I really want to accomplish, what I really want to do with my life. So with that said, I'll be only posting once a week. Okay. So today I will be showing you my back and bicep tutorial, but before we begin the workout, I wanted to share something that resonated with me. As most of y'all know, I am reading this book. It's called Unstoppable because this is episode 6 of Unstoppable, and I was reading this book just because it's just very inspirational to know that this guy was born without limbs, and he's been through a lot of difficult times in his life, and yet he always pulled through, and he's just such an inspirational person. So the positive, breathe out the negative, and I talk about when neurons that wire together are going to be firing together, and how mind, the way you think is basically how the way you think will basically determine on how you will live. Even knowing all this, I still go through difficult times. For the past couple of weeks, maybe the past 2 weeks, I've been struggling. Not every day, but days here and there, and I've been really struggling because of what happened to me. I know that I found peace with it, but it doesn't mean that I overcame it, but it doesn't mean it doesn't affect me. I mean, I look back into my life and I just think that it's so unfair that all these bad stuff happened to me, because I genuinely think I'm a good person, and I've never intentionally gone out there to hurt people, because I always believe that, treat people the way you would want to be treated. And, you know, I know that other people have it way worse. I mean, I live in America, you know, I'm married to a great husband, I have 2 fur babies, I have great friends, and I have my health. So there are so many things that I'm so grateful for. And I know that so many people have it way worse than I do. So I don't want to play the victim, because I don't like to think of myself as a victim, but more like a survivor. Some days when I struggle, you know, I still have days where I want to post pictures of the guy that did that to me, and it's just so unfair how he can just do that and get away with it, and I can't even tell people exactly who it is or post pictures or anything like that, because I'm gonna get in trouble for it. Like, how is that even fair? How is it fair that, you know, your ex-best friend betrayed you like that? How is it fair that my dad did this? How is it fair that my mom, you know, like, how she abandoned me when I was such a baby? It's just, oh, like, it boggles my mind, like. So yes, in other words, I've been struggling. So I talk about positivity all the time, and yet it's hard for me to practice it because I'm human. You know, I still struggle. So I just wanted to put that out there. So during all this, right, I've been praying to God, because I am a believer. I believe in God, and yes, I believe in evolution at the same time. But anyways, I was talking to God, and I was just like, I'm so confused with my life. Like, I know what I want to do. I know I want to help people, but I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. I just felt really sad, and I was on page 78. Where are you? It says this: speaking about my love of God and the blessings in my life, including my disabilities and the strength they give me, allows me to serve others. It's given my life a purpose, one that I believe God created for me. Disabilities. I will make a different video about this, but I used to have a severe disability. I was born as a premature baby. I fell into a coma when I was, I think, like 2 years old, slow. And like I said, I don't want to make this video about that, but I will go more in depth with that in my later video. But like, when I was reading this book, God just answered me saying, you know, just be patient. It might really suck that you had to go through everything, but at the end of the day, you know, you did come out stronger, and there's so many people out there that have been through what you've been through, have been abandoned, have been physically, verbally, sexually assaulted. Like I get it. And I know this, but I think I just needed to be reassured that I can actually reach out to people, that everything that's happened to me, there's a greater purpose for it. No matter what you're going through in life right now, or in the past, or if the past is still in your present, and I know it's really, really hard, but remember that if you were sexually assaulted, physically assaulted, anything like that, you don't deserve it, and it may really suck right now, and it may be hard to overcome, but always remember that those kind of things that happen to you, you can use that to your advantage to help other people that's been through something like that. If you guys would like to see anything, always comment below and let me know, because as most of y'all know, this channel is about supporting one another and giving hope to this toxic world we live in. So I will see you guys next Sunday, and yeah, I hope you guys have an amazing Sunday and the week to come. And with whatever you do, make sure to be unstoppable. Bye, guys. I superset my lat pull downs with a narrow grip rope pull. As you guys can see here, I'm not sitting on a bench. I'm just clearly just standing with my knees slightly bent, and I'm keeping my core tight. The reason I like to do it standing up is because I feel like it's more effective for me. And I change it up once in a while, but like I said, this is how I like to do my narrow grip pull. Now, this following workout is a wide grip, similar to a lat pull down, but if you guys can see, it's more in a diagonal area. This is also working my teres minor and my teres major muscle. And I superset it with a rope pull down. Make sure with this exercise that y'all don't use your tricep muscle. I mean, you're gonna use somewhat of it, but make sure that you contract your lat muscles while performing this exercise. And on to the next workout. This is a seated wide grip row. If you guys can see, I did put 2 pads and 2 25-pound plate. I stacked them up just because I wanted a different range of motion. So I wish I recorded this from the front as well. You're basically pulling at an angle. And I superset it with another form of a rope pull. So basically what you're doing is you are targeting your upper back muscle. If you want to target your lower back muscle, then you would want to pull the rope towards your belly button area. Moving on to our next workout, this is your typical dumbbell row. Just make sure that you are keeping your core tight, that you are not putting any stress on your lower back, because a lot of people do that. I used to do that at one point in my life. So yeah, you just alternate left and right, and yeah, just keep your core tight, don't swing your body around, and that goes for every single workout. I superset this with a barbell bent over rows. Final workout is your dumbbell curls. You know, ever since my breast augmentation, I haven't gone heavy on my workouts up until like maybe a week ago. Now, I just want to say this. I do love to lift heavy, but I always say, you know, keep your form comes before lifting heavy. I see so many people on YouTube and on Instagram that do weights that they shouldn't be doing, and I'm just like, you're gonna hurt yourself. But back to the workout, I did 25-pound dumbbell curls, and then I superset it with 10-pound dumbbell curls. But this, as you guys can see, I'm alternating it. With all these workouts, you just have to make sure that you are keeping your core tight the entire time, and make sure that there's no balancing.
There will be a place with no more suffering. There will be a day with no more tears.